Hey friend, new Oil Zone member in a team within the Oil Zone. Wherever you are in the team, I wanted to welcome you. I am Angela Meredith, and normally my husband Mark would be sitting here right next to me, but he's not today. So when you're a mom and a dad of 8 kids, our oldest daughter is 12, we got to just be creative and just run when we can. And so anyways, right now Mark is out for a drive with our 2 little toddlers so that I could quickly video this for you. So I want to show you also here, being our kids are in school and the toddlers are with Mark, I'm going to show you here. These are our children. This is our oldest daughter, Savannah. She's 12. And then there's Lily, our little redhead. Here's our boy, our first boy, George. Mark had picked out his name when he was in 3rd grade. When Mark was in 3rd grade, he knew that his first boy, he always wanted to be named George. So anyway, that's George. Here's our little girl, Ina. And then, oops, I missed Annika. I just have a tiny picture of Annika because I was running around just trying to grab pictures, so that's what I got. That was Annika. This is Nora, our smiley kindergartner, Nora. And then Josephine. And our last second little boy is Charles. So these little muffins are mine and Mark's why. So we joined Young Living in 2006, and Mark was actually the one that got me involved. And so he had gone to a big health fair here in Minnesota, and as him and his buddy were walking around the fair, they noticed that many people at these different booths were basically like the really good selling point of their product was, oh, it has essential oils in it. And after a while, Mark said, to his friend, he said, what are these essential oils? Everybody's talking about these essential oils. And he said, I think that's what we actually have to look for. And so it wasn't much later, he came around the next corner and there was a really big Young Living essential oil booth. And he looked at his buddy and he said, I think this is what we're looking for. And so anyways, if you know the color personalities, if you don't, go learn them. They're really cool and they help you in a lot of areas of life. Mark is a green, so he's very scientific. And he likes to know the facts and the how and the why. Somebody just telling him something isn't really good enough. He usually has to go do the research and whatnot himself. He spent about 2 hours at that booth reading through really big, thick books on essential oils, and he came home all excited and he told me, hey, honey, I think we gotta go get some of these essential oils. And I was like, what? Essential oils? Where did that come from? And so anyway, he started telling me about what these essential oil desk reference books and these other medical books all said about essential oils. And I was like, no, honey, no. I said, I have used essential oils for 5 years at that time in my massage business. I was a massage therapist. I had used all kinds of different ones. And they didn't do anything other than smell good to me. And so finally, about 2 months later, he convinced me by asking me if I wanted to go on a date, which I said, yes, of course, I would love to. And then he said, good, we're going to an essential oil class. So, yeah, okay. Like, he really must want to go, being he keeps talking about this, so whatever, we'll go. And it happened that when we went, I had just gotten 2 teeth pulled and I had gotten dry sockets in both of them. So I was on Vicodin medication around the clock and I was 6 months pregnant. Halfway through the class, I just told him that, you know what, I can't concentrate here anymore. My whole side of my face was hurting so bad. He just said, well, hey, if these oils are allegedly so good, why don't you ask the instructor if you can try some? So even though I had an awesome experience that first night, I just thought, this is way too good to be true. I am such a truth seeker in all of my life, and I just thought there is no way that these oils can be this powerful because everybody would know about them. Why doesn't everybody know about them? And so I tried to disprove them for about the next six months to a year. I don't know the exact amount of time, but I would listen to friends' conversations, and I would tell them, you know, hey, will you try this out? And like, basically, I wanted them to come tell me that no, they don't work, because I wanted to be able to tell Mark, yes, see, I was right. They're no different than anything I'd ever used. But they kept coming back and saying, what are these? Like, they really made a difference. And what else do you have? Like, tell me more about these. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what they are. And so anyways, we started digging into it more and learning more. We joined Young Living on March 18th, 2006, on our daughter's first birthday. It absolutely has been the best decision that Mark and I have ever made in our entire life, other than getting married to each other. That was a pretty cool decision. Very cool, actually. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Mark really wanted to get non-toxic products into our home because he worried about, you know, once our daughter got a little bit older and started crawling around. So we decided from the very beginning that, you know what, this is going to be part of our life. We are going to pay now and invest in our good health instead of paying later for sick care. And so we looked into the Essential Rewards program that Young Living has, which, by the way, now 11 years later, they have made it unbelievable. We did not have near the benefits as we do now, but at that time we still thought that this is the best way to to order the oils. So we knew that it was going to be part of our life forever. And now to this day, I should actually look again. We've gotten thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of free products. But if you just joined, otherwise, reach out to your sponsor right away and say, hey, can you tell me about Essential Rewards? Because seriously, you don't want to miss out on it. Then just from sharing little by little throughout the years, this turned into a major business. It was only starting by sharing with friends and people we really cared about, and just saying, you know what, here, try some of my oils. You know, what's going on? Try some, here you go. I actually gave away, I was giving away like $500 and $600 of oils every month when we started, and finally Mark was like, okay, enough of that. You cannot do that anymore. And so then I had to start telling people, you know what, I would love to give you more, but how about we just get you an account and you can order your own. If you just bought your essential oil kit, you did not just buy a kit. You entered through a door or a window that was there in front of you. You said yes to that, and you stepped through, and this is the door to an entire new world. Like Young Living says, wellness, purpose, and abundance. But not only did it open the door for Young Living and essential oils for Mark and I and our entire family, but way beyond that, to natural health, to different modalities, to basically a built-in program of self-improvement that not only has been really good for our business, but has helped how Mark and I are able to communicate with each other and how we communicate with our kids. And it's been amazing. So I just really encourage you guys to think about this further than just buying a kit or just buying, Ningxia Red or whatever you just bought to join the team. I want you to really look at this as this is a lifestyle, and there is so much on the table there for you. There is so much support. There are so many resources. There is so much fun in the whole Young Living family. And so take advantage of it and connect with your sponsor. Stay connected with your sponsor. It's been 2.5 years since Mark was able to quit construction. He owned a remodeling company and he was a general contractor. He has been home now with all our 8 kids and I for the last, I believe it's 2.5 years now already. Wow, that time's gone fast. So our vision and why we keep doing Young Living is, first of all, because we love it. We really love it. You get to choose who you want to work with in this business. If you decide to start sharing just to get your oils covered every month or beyond that, we have so much fun. We go to convention every summer. We go to different retreats. We have met friends from around the whole world that, convention is like a big family reunion, and it's so much fun. But anyways, beyond that is the wellness part. So how we have raised our kids is so much different than how I ever thought we would. I just can't even imagine life without them, I guess. So from here, going forward now, Mark and my dream and our passion to continue this also is helping others of you in the team to reach your goals and your passions and your dreams. So, along with wellness and purpose in Young Living comes the abundance part. And that can be, abundance can be an abundance of friends, it can be abundance of fun in your life. For me, it actually is an abundance of purpose, feeling like I have a purpose beyond, of course, mother, being a mom is, I believe, like the most important job out there, or duty. But I really felt like I needed something beyond that. I'm one of the millennials that I just need a lot to do all the time. And then also in the future, we have really big dreams, and we really want you to be part of those dreams too, and it's how we can help other people. Gary and Mary are the founders of Young Living. Like she has talked about at convention, the more money in the hands of good people does good in the world. And some of my dreams and some of Mark's dreams are to a huge dream of mine that I actually get pretty emotional thinking about is I really want to fund adoptions. This has been a dream of mine for many years since, oh my gosh. Okay, I won't cry on this. This has been a dream of mine for many years since I worked with a lady that they have not been able to have children, and it has just been really hard for them their whole life, wondering why they haven't been able to adopt a child or have a child themselves. And so my dream stemmed from that. You know, once we got involved in Young Living and shared more and more, all of a sudden it was like, you know what? I can't believe it. Like, this could actually be a reality someday for Mark and I, with our whole team, to be able to fund an adoption. Wouldn't that be the most amazing thing ever? So that's a really big dream of mine. And then another dream of mine is to have some sort of a non-profit organization that we can basically hire, you know, if it's girls or ladies or whatever, to be like nannies and go help families that maybe have a lot of children, or after a mom just had a baby and the husband cannot be there because he has to work to make ends meet and he can't be there to you know, help take care of the other kids. I want to be able to say, you know what, our team is like, we're able to fund or partially fund or something, being able to hire ladies or girls that can go out to these homes and help clean, whether it's, or help, I guess, whether it's cleaning or holding a newborn baby or taking care of toddlers in the home and things like that. So, and then Mark's dream here, well, one of them, we have many, but one of his big dreams is to have a farm. And we want to have a farm that is surrounded by food, awesome, healthy food, so that we can supply that. I just want to welcome you again to the team and tell you congratulations on buying your kit, because it's an open door that can change your entire life. If you say yes to the opportunities that come along with Young Living, we would love you to come check back into this Facebook page often and participate with us, and we will see you soon again on another video. Bye-bye.